Brooklyn Independent Television.
Here's a shopping list you've probably never written. Lettuce, carrots, apples, stained glass, jewelry, homemade stationery. But every Sunday until spring, that's exactly what you can buy at the corner of 3rd Street and 3rd Avenue.
Markets is a company based in Ossining, New York. We were looking at various buildings in Brooklyn and somebody recommended this location. It's called the Makers Market, where a lot of artisanal crafts are being made.
Making extra larges as the season goes on.
Okay, and how much is it?
All the silk screening is done by me, 2 floors up right here in the Old American Can Factory. And because I'm a can factory maker, it's sort of how I came upon the position of also being the market master. They came down and they approached us, and actually the pickle guy was the one who talked to our flyer person on the corner. And then they came down, and then they were already spreading the word before we even started. So, and it just was very exciting from the get-go.
What do you think, sir? But it's true that you get to Italian style being the best the traditional style. Is it good?
Yeah. Oh yeah, very good.
The idea was to make kind of make people familiar with more regional Indian cooking and home style cooking, not what they know from the restaurants. So the simmer sauce, it's a makhani simmer sauce. You add cooked meat, fresh seafood, vegetables, tofu, chickpeas. Our kids have it with pasta. We had a great time doing the outdoor market, and I know the clients there loved it. So it's a good venue for them to be able to come here in the winter and, you know, continue with the same experience.
Jeff and I were throwing ideas back and forth for company names and wanted a name that wouldn't reference soap or reference beauty products, but would be something catchy and maybe that people wouldn't forget and would be playful at the same time. And so we have 2 cats and a bird, and eventually through throwing ideas around, Meow Meow Tweet came about. I think it's great in terms of creating a market where everything that you would need would be at one location in your neighborhood. This kind of references old ways of shopping, you know, or ways of shopping that we have now.
So a winter market is a different kind of a market, but it has a lot of variety. People will be surprised. I noticed today that a lot of people were buying kale, so it's popular. People are learning how to cook with these vegetables that are not usually available in the summer. Gwen and Babe are a couple that have been farming for many years, and they have jumped into all the markets we do in the winter because they see a real way to increase their income over the winter months, which are usually the hard months.
It's our first time here, so we don't, you know, we see a different, you know, clientele here versus where we were the other day. But it's very nice. We do enjoy this. We meet a lot of people. And I think it's great because I think we have that little jazz band over there in the corner, and that's something that I don't have time to go see because we're always working on the farm. So this way I'll get my little bit of enjoyment, and I'm working at the same time. So it's good because I'm getting paid and I'm having fun at the same time.
We have a wonderful bakery here called Molly's Bake Shop. Whenever she can, like there's cranberries in the market from Breezy Hill Orchard, she'll take the cranberries and make muffins out of it, or if there's raspberries in season, she'll make a raspberry tart. So she really makes a point of using other fresh things in her baked products. There is a wine vendor here called Brooklyn Oenology, and the grapes are grown on Long Island, and then it's actually brewed in or made into wine in Brooklyn. And what's interesting is that each of the labels is designed by a Brooklyn artist.
I reconstruct sweaters. Mostly I do costume design and other fashion design. I do these little anklets. These are from the cuff of the sweater. These are arms of sweaters that I've turned into leg warmers. This little piece right here I call the heck for your head and neck. The space is amazing, and we have live music sometimes, and it's just fun. Really good people.
People who support artisans like that also like to support farmers markets like this, and it's a very natural synergy, I think. Food, creation, it all goes together.
Brooklyn Independent Television on the BCAT TV network.